When you're young, people always tell you to focus on your studies, get into a good university, and then start making money afterwards. Get a stable job, save up, and maybe if you do a good job, you'll get promoted and start making big money. Then, one day you'll be able to travel and do the things you want. And over time, that mindset gets drilled into you. But what they never really tell you is that you can start building that life right now for yourself. You see, most people already know there are other paths they could take. They could chase their dreams, start a business, or create something of their own. So, why don't they actually do it? The reason is simple. They're scared to take the first step because they know the journey comes with hardships, struggles, and uncertainty. And once you become an adult, you start carrying more responsibilities, which makes starting something new almost impossible to think about. Hi, I'm Wendy, and today I'm gonna tell you how you can start taking control of the trajectory of your life. First of all, you need to stop believing that working a stable job and getting promoted every year is the only path to becoming rich. For many people, that's not really true freedom because when you work for someone else, your time and income are still tied to that job. You have to show up every day, perform well, and constantly worry about losing that position. And if one day you become sick or unable to go to work, what happens then? You lose your only source of income, and there's very little you can do about it. You should start creating a long term plan. It's about choosing something you're willing to stay committed for a long time because success never comes overnight. You need to learn a skill, become really good at it, and that's when results will start showing. But before that, it takes a lot of practice, consistency, and patience. Nobody starts off being perfect. It's the same with me and my YouTube channel. When I look back to where I started compared to where I am now, I can clearly see a lot of improvements. Little by little, step by step, I'm growing too. Then turn that skill into a passive income. Passive income is money that you continue to make without having to constantly work for it. Let's take a book as an example. You only have to write it once, but you can continue selling copies of it over and over again without having to rewrite a new one each time. Think about ways you can create income that continues to grow long term. The goal is to make money work for you instead of always working for money. And if you want to grow your wealth even more, you can take the money you earned and invest it into stocks or bonds. Over time, that money can continue growing on its own. Little by little, year after year, the money keeps building. That's the power of compound interest. It's just like a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts off very small, and as it keeps rolling and rolling, when it reaches the end of the cliff, it turns into a huge snowball. Then set a goal you truly want to achieve. Think about what you really want in life. It should be realistic, but at the same time, don't be afraid to dream big. Because if you genuinely believe you can achieve something, you'll move towards it, little by little, every single day. But right now, the most important thing is figuring out where to start. For example, if you want to start a business, begin by researching the market. Learn how other businesses operate, how they get customers, how to get sales, and other skills you need along the way. And with every step you take, you'll feel yourself getting closer to your goals. You have to take it step by step. Because if you suddenly decide to open a business tomorrow, there's a very low chance that it will survive. And now it's not just about starting a business anymore. There are so many different opportunities like creating an online course, selling digital products, or even using AI to create things. So if you want to learn how to set goals you actually follow through on, check out my other video. And that's it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more self-improvement content. Bye!